Okay, so today one of the things that I'll be doing is I'm going to be going over I'm going to be going over my proposals. I'm going to be showing you how to write a winning proposals that gets clients to work with you. Now, remember what I always say. I said that when writing out your your proposal should always be conversational. And one very important thing you should know about writing proposal is that there are certain keywords that you need to make sure that you consistently mention some things that the client said so that they know that you get them, that you understand them. So what do I mean? For example, now, I always love to use this example. If your sink is leaking and a friend of yours recommends you to a plumber, and you call that plumber on the phone, and the plumber starts telling you about, um, oh, I'm the best in, I did job for the president, I did job for the governors, I'm the best in this and all that. The plumber start telling you about their credibility immediately. You're not going to listen, you're going to get pissed off because you call this plumber and you explain to the plumber that your sink is leaking and this is what is going on. Your expectation is that the plumber first tells you how he's going to help you solve that your linking sink before start talking about the credibility. This is how you should approach sending out this thing on Upwork. You understand? Now, when somebody writes, because somebody is telling you their problem already, when somebody writes to tell you that, then explain to the person how they can solve it. You understand? So this is one of the jobs I applied to. You could see that you make sure that you do your diligence to carry out the task that I said you should carry out before applying for a job. So it means you're checking the payment verified, checking how much they have spent on the platform, checking how many have sent proposals, checking how when the job was posted and all that. So this person said senior ads writer slash landing page writer. I need a content writer for my Facebook ads copy, landing pages, advertorials. I also need Google ads copy, Twitter ads copy, video ads copy. I want a senior conversion copywriter. Short term, please send me a Facebook ads portfolio and landing page portfolio. You understand? So I make sure that I always read it from beginning to the end. So this is what I sent. So you could see how conversational it is. I said, hi, Eli. Why did I say hi, Eli? I said hi, Eli, because I was able to see his name from the I was able to see his name from the this thing from his job history. And I said, when running Facebook ads, the type of content you put out depends on your ad creative, and your ad creative depends on your call to action. Now, Eli, this is what I mean right here. Your call to action is to direct prospects to your landing page, which is a website. Then your call to action should be learn more. Now, you'll notice how I've been able to um, talk to these clients in a conversational way. You see that the way I'm writing it in a conversational way. And you can see me mentioning certain keywords. You can see me mentioning certain you can see me mentioning certain keywords. That is the ads. I'm mentioning Facebook ads, you understand? And I'm having a conversational way, like though I'm an expert. You did not see me saying, my name is this, I have 5 years experience in this and all that. No. So I said, hi Ella, we're running Facebook ads. Type of content you put out depends on your ad creative, and your ad creative depends on your call to action. Now, Ella, this is what I mean right here. If your call to action is to direct prospects to your landing page, which is a website, then your call to action should be learn more. For you to make prospects click the learn more button, you would have to make the content of your primary text in the ad creative look more like a headline instead of a body, while the headline. So just you see how conversational I am. And in fact, this was when I do write long proposals. But right now, I don't write long proposals and very short proposals, punchy and still get the job. So you could see here is when he requested um for ads, landing pages, and all that I've created. And we started working. So let's go to another one. So this one said keyword research expert in health niche blog. You understand? Hi there, I hope you are all safe. This project is for serious freelancers. I am looking for an expert keyword researcher in health niche blogs from various categories like beauty, food, fitness, health, technology, and all. Now, see, he said, I am targeting keywords with difficult level 0 to 3 only. Keywords should be researched in such a way that interesting and long blogs can be generated based on research keywords. I need at least 200 to 300 well researched and quality keywords, sorry, with less difficulty and high search volume and high CPC. You understand? So you could see some certain things that he mentioned, and some certain things that this client mentioned is what I use in writing my proposal. And I always write it in a conversational way. So look at it. He said, look at what I said. I said, hi, Sanjeev. I said Sanjeev here again because of what I was able to see it on the client, this thing, on his job, on his previous job postings. And I showed in the previous video how to get it, how to see it. So I said, hi, Sanjeev. Are you prepared to outperform your competition and rank among top Google results? It's not an easy task, but the only way you succeed is to have a lot of high quality SEO optimized website content on your health niche blog. For your website, I will research. So you could see me mentioning those things, 200 to 300 keywords that he mentioned here. You understand? So I'm trying to make sure that certain keywords that he use, that I make mention of it so that he knows that, yes, I get him and I understand what he's saying. You understand? Then, and I said, I'll make sure these keywords have of high quality to make you rank better among your competitors. Since you expect when working with me, I put all that. Then, if you're ready for, you see how this one is shorter than the previous one. You could see before we then started working. So he could see here the client asked for 5 keywords based on the categories that he mentioned. And I provided it for it and we started working. So let's go to the next one. You see, writer needed for 10 articles. Now, you can see what the person said. I'm looking for a content writer that has good written English. Topics will mostly be related to psychology, life skills, and motivation. No technical knowledge is required. But if you have specific expertise, make sure to highlight those in the cover letter. Topics will be targeted towards specific audiences and will require previous experience, knowledge, or experience in the motivation and psychology field. You will need strong research skills for this job. So this thing this client did here, you understand, of which many freelancers were not, like a lot of freelancers were not hired, of which I was hired. Now you could see what the client went to the bottom and said, add the word voodoo to your proposal so that I know you read the description to its entirety. Now, the reason why this client did this is because so many freelancers don't read the whole of the job description and job title. They just go and apply. And I'm telling you, if you don't add those words they say you should add, you are just going to decline your proposal. Because he said, add the word voodoo to your proposal. And you can see that I added it here. See what I said here? I said voodoo, hide here. Are you prepared to outperform your competition? Now you see that this particular one is similar to, or actually the same with the previous one I wrote. You understand? Because their job description are kind of similar, but the context matters. You see that they are not the same, they are the same way I write it, but the context is a little bit different. You see what I said? I said, are you prepared to outperform your competition and rank among the top Google results? It's not an easy task only, but the only way you succeed is to have a lot of high quality SEO optimized website content. For your website, I'll write 2, 4, or 6 articles. I'll make sure I do deep research and produce articles that are narrative. I explained all that there. And we got working. He asked me for my rate. You could see where he asked me for my rates. I sent in my rates and we started working. So you see how simple it must be conversational. It must be conversational when you're writing your proposal. Make sure that you're telling them how to solve their problem. You understand? You don't need to start by speaking about, oh, my name is this, I have years of experience. They can actually see your name. Don't say talk about your name. They can actually see your name when they click on your proposal, or before they even click on it. So let's go to the next one. You can see this one said YouTube video script writing. Hi, I'm looking for someone who can do YouTube health related video scripts writing for me. I'm selling arthritis, so I would like to focus on introducing some health tips and interesting facts about different supplements. In fact, In fact, planning to make 3 to 5 minutes video. So it'll be about 500 to 700 word. So majorly this client just wanted me to write health related script for his YouTube. And I think he used some for ads, I used some for the content itself. You understand? So what you should always do is that make sure you read the job description and job posting from beginning to the end. And this is what I applied. He said, you see that? I said, hi there. Do you want a health YouTube script that speaks directly to your audience in the simplest form and attracts more views and more subscribers? You will notice a pattern I'm using. You understand? Questioning, and it's conversational. And you can see how short my proposal now become. You understand? But yet I get reply and get the job. And you see when you say, what's your charge for 500 to 700 word script? I'm planning to do maybe for a month. So let's go for the next one. This one said, copywriting for a retail chain needed. Okay, so for this particular job, the clients already had a format of which he wants you to apply with. And apply without format guarantees you the job. You understand? And I was able to see this format because I read this from the beginning to the end. I read the job um posting, the job description and the job title from the beginning to the end. You could see this is the continuity. You could see how long it is, but I made sure that I read from beginning to the end. And you could see how it is. And I applied. So you see, he asked for more of my work. You understand? Of which I sent and we got started. So let's go to the next one. This person says sales page copy expert review feedback required. I have written a copy for my sales page. I require an expert copywriter to review the copy and provide suggestions to improve the copy. I have left the budget open so that you can name the price you charge for this sort of service. Note, I don't require you to write sales copy for me. Mostly, I'll be making my decision. So what this person actually wants is a copy critique. You understand? Now, regardless of so I'm speaking based on so um I'm speaking based on my skill. So, but this happens regardless of whatever skill that you're selling. This strategy I'm using, regardless of whatever skill that you're selling, be conversational and tell the clients how you're going to help them solve their um their problem. You understand? Always make sure that you're conversational. Always make sure that you're conversational. You know, it's like as if you're having a conversation. And make sure that your proposal is telling the clients how you can help them solve that thing. You understand? Your proposal should tell them how you can help them solve that thing. So after reading this, then this is what I then wrote. I said, hi, Amrut, do you need an expert copywriter to do a copy critique for you? Then you need an expert copywriter who uses the voodoo trigger mechanism that makes his copy stand out from his competitor. This mechanism is responsible for beating over 50 ad control ad copies. So you could see how I said I use that voodoo trigger mechanism because it helps them drive curiosity. It drives curiosity to trigger them to want to know what is this voodoo trigger mechanism and all that. You understand? And you could see his reply from what I wrote. Now let's take a look at this. Facebook ad copywriter. Looking for a lead copywriter that knows how to write compelling long and short form copy to turn a cold lead into a warm lead. Scope is dental marketing to attract new dental clients as well as for a dentist perspective, trying to get new clients into their practice. If this sounds like you, please inquire with sample work, experience, and resume. I make sure I read this from beginning to end, and this is what I sent. I said, do you know how I feel? Very short. Do you know you can turn your cold lead to a warm lead by using a powerful copywriting strategy I call the voodoo trigger mechanism? This mechanism is responsible for bringing in 10 new clients every week for lactation consultants I work for. So Phil, do you love to know how this strategy would you understand? So you see how I wrote this. You understand? Very short, simple. You understand? And you could see that I'm not saying, no, I have these years of experience. I'm not calling my name and all that. And I'm not saying, dear sir or dear ma. I said specifically how I feel. You understand? And I sent it. I could see his response. Said, I would love to hear more about your voodoo trigger mechanism. He also asked some questions. And I replied and we started working. So this one same, say Facebook ad specialist for my agency. I run a digital marketing agency for e-commerce businesses with a couple of niches. I'm looking for someone who can manage the ads account for my clients. They said English is required for the sake of communication, at least 2 to 3 return on ad spend, mean history. You'll be asked for case studies of proof you are qualified for this position and all. So remember, make sure I always read it from beginning to the end. So this is what I applied. I said, hi dear. I said hi dear because I was not able to see this client's name in his past job history. Yes, and you can see how conversational I am. From a job posting, I got to know that you need a Facebook admin. This applies to you, whether you're selling website design skills. Somebody said, oh, I would love to build a website, and this is what I would love to build on the website. You start by saying, hello, I noticed that you want to build a website. The best way to go about this is by doing this. Would you like to help me implement all that? Just very simple. If you like to want me to implement it, send a message and let's discuss further. Like very simple. You don't need to write long proposals because no many clients don't have time to read that. You could see exactly what I did here. I said for a job post, I got to know you need a Facebook ad specialist to help manage your client's accounts. You should know that whoever manages your client's Facebook ad account should be able to tell what works and what doesn't work in ad performance. The goal should be to increase conversion and also prevent any sort of harm. So my fluency in English. So here I had to like flex a little bit of my experience. You understand the call to action, and that is it. So you can see here, got talking and we closed. And I closed the deal. So this is exactly how you should be writing your proposals on Upwork, regardless of what skill that you're selling. I've said this, regardless of what skill that you're selling, use this pattern to write it. Make sure that if you're able to see the person's first name, add it. If you're not able to see the person's name, say hi dear, and that's it. Make sure that it's conversational, like as if you're having a conversation with a person, and also mention certain keywords. There are certain keywords you have to make, like that the client is going to reference, that you should mention, so that when the client sees your proposal, they'll like, okay, this person actually understand what I'm saying, and read the job description and job title from the beginning to the end. So this is exactly how you should write your upper proposal, and I'm telling you, it's going to be an advantage for you getting clients.